Uh, I have been a fan of the Elder Scrolls series for quite a while. I really do like Skyrim, and I've been playing quite a bit of the Elder Scrolls Online. But obviously, the predecessor and one of the most popular games in the franchise is Oblivion. I've been following the Skyblivion project, which is trying to bring Oblivion into the Skyrim engine. And here's some of the updates from it. A bit of a showcase. We get to see some of the gameplay. So I am very excited to look at that and see what happens. I watched a little bit of it and then I stopped and thought it would be nice to um, keep this for the stream.
Welcome. Today, we would like to give you a glance into the progress we have made on quests as we approach our 2025 release goal. In this video, we
Looking forward to this.
shall be previewing two side quests, Fingers of the Mountain and Killing Fields. While progress has been steady, we are always looking for more volunteers to help us finish the project and get it into your hands as soon as possible.
This is something I definitely wanted to do. I would have liked to volunteer somehow with this project, but honestly, I have no idea how I could possibly help them. But if you have some skills that are applicable, they're always looking, and they'll share
If
the
you think
link.
you can help, please send us an application at www.skyblivion.com/volunteer.
I would just like to get to other stuff as well. I think this looks very pretty. These leaves are a bit repetitive. You can hear the clicking in the background. But yeah, these leaves are a bit repetitive, but I think the character model is very nice. The sign looks quite good. Okay, I think it looks even better now.
This quest takes place roughly mid-game, and is given by the Coral Mages Guild as a task to receive their recommendation.
Obviously, this is a spoiler if you're going to be playing Skyblivion. I haven't played Oblivion, so I don't know if this is an original quest from Oblivion that they've remastered, or if this is a original quest from them. Not sure. And as you saw on the sign, Burma is included, so I'm excited to see how that comes out.
To start it, we must speak with Tikas, who wishes for us to investigate a former member of the guild who has been lurking around the city.
What does it say? Holding text, alteration magic, has spells that shield you from fire. Okay, cool. It's a very cool statue. Yeah, very, very Skyrim-y architecture. It's very pretty. I think those birds were frozen in space, or are those birds, or... I mean, the NPCs seem very frozen. Oh, these are like fireflies? Okay, they are moving, just very slightly. Yeah, there's no reason to pause here, just I think it's very pretty. Skyblivion logo.
What is it, associate? Do you need something? I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Like this looks like it could be just a screenshot or just a part of Skyrim. So they've definitely achieved their goal of, making it look like it's Skyrim. What I don't like is that these prompts, they're just one word. I did usually I like that the prompts feel like actual sentences that your character is saying to the NPCs, you know? It seems very simple. Again, this isn't finished, so it's subject to change. And if this is my contribution to it, I'd be very happy to, you know, do that. It's just, instead of recommendation, it's like, hello, I would like a recommendation from the Mages Guild. Yeah, something like that. Or Irana, even it could be, tell me about Irana, or who is this Irana, like something like that.
She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she is after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Okay. So, we go find the other NPC.
Ah, yes, you are a guild.
The skin tone does not match up. This looks like it's like a face paint. I mean, on the sides it seems like it's poking through. Is it supposed to be face paint? Because the hands and the chest, I guess, are one color and the face is completely different.
Guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guildian, I assure you. Best it kept just between us, yes? So, what say you? Excellent.
See, at least here it's no, I'm not interested, or yes, I'm interested. I think that it doesn't have to be more complicated than that.
It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like to. You'll find it in an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Okay, so this is very clearly suspicious, that she doesn't want us to let the guild know about it at all, and the guild clearly doesn't like or trust her, or this member of the guild doesn't. She specifically mentions Tychius. So here, at least it would make sense to me that you have a choice in whether you... I would say you grab the book, cool, you go on the mission, you find that the book she's looking for, and then you have an option. Do you decide to return it directly to Irana, or do you bring it to Tychus and let him know about what's going on?
With Irana's plans revealed, we'll return to Tychus.
Okay, so is this mandatory? Do you have to go return to Tychus? Because then that just takes away your choice in this mission, which I don't like. Let me see if maybe the indicator up top can help let us know.
Worth your effort.
With Irana's plans revealed, we'll return to Tychus.
Okay, so it just seems like the marker directs us directly back to Tychus, which I don't like. I would like the option to choose, like, to not tell Tychus and trust Irana. Even if you would like to go return it to Tychus, that's an option, of course, but it should be an option, not the only way to do this mission.
What?
See, the dialogue with Tychus, it's literally just the central point of what you're trying to say, rather than... I mean, I wouldn't even mention Fingers of the Mountain, I would just say, I found out Irana's plans, or why Irana's here, something like that.
Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is. Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does.
Well, that just sounds even more suspicious, like I shouldn't trust Tychius, but we'll see.
Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
See, when he says that this isn't about a squabble and, you know, the book takes priority, that increases my trust in him, but then he says, I want to be rid of Irana as soon as possible, then just makes me seem like he's gonna have her killed, which, not a fan of.
Now that we have our task, we'll begin our journey to recover Fingers of the Mountain. Leaving Coral's Oak Gate, our route takes us along the outskirts of Coral, towards the mountains in the far distance.
Okay, it looks really nice. The blocking and the attacking. It's a bit dizzying, but maybe because I have it slightly sped up. Okay. The UI looks a bit more like Oblivion, but... Actually, no, the color theme is Oblivion, but the UI is Skyrim, which is very intuitive.
Finally, we've reached our destination, Cloudtop. Amongst the clouds, this ruined fortress overlooks the lands below. The fierce storm...
I do also like the icons... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt what you were saying, but I do really like the icons up top here. The custom icons. It's not centered, and it's poking out at the top, and it seems like it's slightly slanted, which isn't great. But other than that, I like it. Sorry, you were saying?
Cloudtop. Amongst the clouds, this ruined fortress overlooks the lands below. The fierce storms and lightning in this area have dismantled this once formidable tower into what you see now. After exploring Cloudtop, we find the charred corpse of an unlucky mage who pushed their luck beyond their skill, leading to their untimely and graphic demise.
I mean, there seems to be like some charred cinders on this pillar up here. You can see this red burnt part. Wait.
Unlucky mage who pushed their luck beyond their skill, leading to their untimely
Here. What is this? What happened?
and graphic demise.
Find Fingers in the Mountain. Done. Deliver the book to... Okay, so you do have a choice on who you deliver it to. I would just like the choice on even letting Tychius know about it.
With the book secured, we have two options. To either return to Tychus and receive his recommendation to join the Mages Guild, or to return the book to Irana for the large reward she promised us.
I mean, in this situation, I would prioritize... If I'm thinking purely about the reward, I would prefer to be part of the Mages Guild than get, I'm assuming, like a gold reward. To make it really worth it, again, I don't, at least in my experience playing Skyrim, gold doesn't feel very rewarding. You get so much gold throughout the game. I would say what would be way more rewarding is special magic items. So I would be interested in getting something, you know, unique like that. If somehow she could decode the book and I learn a spell, for example, that I can only learn from her. I don't know. But for example, that would brand me like a traitor to the Mages Guild, so I wouldn't be able to join the Mages Guild, like have the choices mean something. I mean, this is supposed to be, sorry, this is supposed to be Cyrodiil, which looks very nice, but it feels far more Skyrim-y than Cyrodiil. I mean, it's greener than Skyrim, which is nice, but...
I think I need something to drink.
Fair enough. Alright, straight to Tychus we go.
Make it quick. You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
True to our word, we've returned the book to Tychus.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Okay, so I wouldn't have been able to even open the book? I mean, because she said I wouldn't be able to understand the book at all, and he's saying I wouldn't be able to open it. For example, yeah, the reward from Tychus could be the recommendation letter and being able to join the Mages Guild. The reward from Irana could have been actually teaching us the spell, you know, Fingers in the Mountain, that does something like, I don't know, a hand comes from the ground and attacks your enemy.
I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book? What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain.
Okay.
Oh, all right, we can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book.
Okay, well then this I mean, I get it, it would make sense realistically. I just do think that it removes any real cost, because then I can get the reward from Tikis and get the reward from Irana. So I get the recommendation letter from Tikis, and I sneak in and steal the book for Irana, which, I don't know, it means that you get your cake and eat it too. You get both rewards, which I understand. In Skyrim, you end up as the most overpowered, most powerful creature in all the land. Just, I would have liked some, you follow down this path, you get these rewards, you follow down this path, you get these rewards, which would have increased replayability for the game, which I think is actually very important.
Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
Okay.
Of course you will. Do whatever you must. I require that book as soon as possible.
It seems we've enraged Irana. Let's set things right with her by stealing the book back from the Mages Guild.
Okay, the third person sneak. Ooh, actually, let me take a look at the inventory again. Miscellaneous, weight of 2, you get some gold, Mage's key, Tikis' key, okay. Nothing too special.
Back again, are you? Do you have the book this time?
I really don't like her attitude. I mean, I get it, very high elf, but yeah.
Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work translating it. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow. I'll be here until I've finished my work.
Yeah,
But
sure.
please don't disturb me until I'm done. This is quite a delicate business, you see. Hello, my little friend. I have something that might interest you. I've committed most of the book to memory, but I took the time to write down a passage you might find useful. It contains instructions for acquiring a very special power. You'll want
Okay.
to read it carefully and then return to Cloud Top. I consider this to be more than a worthy reward for your help. I believe you'll agree, assuming you're careful. Go bother someone else.
Okay, so we do end up getting a spell from her, which is good. Kind of exactly what I was hoping for. I'm just worried it's a generic spell that we could have gotten from somewhere else. I'm not sure.
With the note from Irana, we've returned to Cloudtop. It is time to uncover the secrets of Fingers of the Mountain.
Ow. Oh! That's exactly what you get. You do get a Fingers of the Mountain spell. Okay, nice. Is that different from Lightning Bolt? Alright. Second mission, Killing Fields. A lot of... Looks weird here. This well looks very weird.
To round out our quest's highlight, we're going to walk through Killing Fields, a quest with multiple endings depending on your choices.
Okay, I like that.
Similar to Fingers of the Mountain, this quest begins in Coral. You'll begin the quest by speaking to Valus Odile in the seedy grey mare.
My sons. Have you seen my sons? Yes.
Again, with the dialogue just having one-word options, and let my character speak.
Rallis and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety. For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm, not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. Don't know where, but Rallis may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place? Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne and Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me.
I mean, considering the condition of the wall, it seems like you've been drinking plenty.
Valus wishes for us to fight in his stead. Taking the fountain gate out of Coral, we pass through the farms and towering windmills which surround the city.
Very
We need
pretty.
to follow the road south to meet up with his sons at Wayne.
that horse is struggling.
Powering windmills which surround the city. We need to
And a horse is not connected to anything, and it's walking towards nothing. Yeah, it's a Bethesda horse. It makes sense.
follow the road south to meet up with his sons at Wayne Priory, where the reclusive monks of the Order of Talos reside and worship their deity, who transcended manhood for godhood.
Can I just say I love this narrator's voice? Like, just phenomenal.
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, Fred. I'm waiting for my father, Valis Odil. Have you seen him in town by any chance? He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he has asked you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight? An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
Okay.
We've arrived. Their farm has seen better days. Let's catch up with the brothers and prepare for battle.
Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go! Defend yourselves. Here they come!
Okay. Okay, these are like original looking goblins. I mean, again, Oblivion goblins. They're huge. The movement is a bit dizzying, but I mean, combat seems okay.
Die! I fought much more people than you. Show me what you've got.
With
Wait.
the goblins.
What was that? Did he use the pommel? Ah, he did. Okay. I don't think that's a different button. That's just randomly spamming the left click button.
With the goblins dealt with, we can return to Valus in Coral.
Let's go see my father and let him know of our victory.
Sounds good. The brothers are gonna survive.
Ah, we beat them! We slaughtered them all! Did you see? Did you see how well I fought? You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful! My boys are safe. Oh, thank you.
I'm so thankful your mug just shook.
How wonderful! My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this.
Sure
I won't
thing.
be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace, quiet.
We've completed the quest and been gifted Chillrend. This iconic blade is one of the many weapon rewards from Oblivion we've remade to offer more unique and diverse weapons throughout Skyblivion.
Okay, I like that a lot. I like, again, you're gonna give characters unique items. Big fan of that. Rather than generic sword, generic sword, generic swords. I like more, you know, special items, even if you can upgrade them. I like the UI of going into your inventory. Same style like in Skyrim, just I think looks a bit prettier instead of just having text. Might be a bit confusing, but it's fine.
However, this is but one of the potential endings for this quest. Depending on whether or not Odil's sons survive, he may not be so gracious.
Hey, they didn't make it. Oh God, they died out there all alone. I should have been with them. It should have been me, not them. I'm sorry. You did all you could, I'm sure. Thank you for trying. I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you. What little money I have must now be spent on burials. Please, if you'll excuse me.
The goblins have...
Okay, and what if it's one of the sons that survives and not the other? I imagine it would be the same.
Now be spent on burials. Please, if you'll excuse me.
The goblins have damaged the Odil farm. It will take time for the family to repair, taking longer depending on how many members remain. Or, if they all meet an unfortunate end, the farm will remain in ruin. Additionally, gravestones are placed for each brother that dies in defense of their home. In honor
Oh,
of their
that's a nice
sacrifice.
touch. That is a nice little touch.
We hope this highlight of 2 remastered quests provides you a good look into our progress with Skyblivion. We want to thank you for your continued support as we approach our 2025 release target. Stay tuned for later on this year, when we will be offering more insight into our current progress and what progress remains as we enter the final year of development. If you think you can help, please send us an application at www.skyblivion.com/volunteer.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm definitely looking forward to this project coming out. All right. Yeah, hope you enjoyed.